So while today's video is going to be brief, it is going to be fun nonetheless. I have decided over the last couple months that I have some items in my sewing room that are requiring some of my attention. So while the typical tomato pincushion with a strawberry emery does hold some historical relevance, I have decided that I would like to have a beautiful magnetic pincushion to hold my sewing pins instead. After all, what's the point of having such things if they cannot be functional as well as beautiful? But then again, this is also my personal preference. So here's a quick look at a couple more modern day magnetic pin cushions that are available on the market. The one on the left is by a company called Grab It, and the one on the right is a magnetic pin bracelet from a company called Coco Knits. The pin bracelet is comfortable to wear, but unfortunately does not hold many pins. On the opposite end of this bracelet, there is a tape measure that can be used for sewing as well as knitting projects. And functionality is a vital role when choosing sewing tools. So for today's project, we're going to be making a really simple magnetic pin plate that's going to hold these pins that I often use on my dress form. Scouring your local antique shops, thrift shops, and vintage shops can really help you amass a collection of these beautiful fine bone china plates that you can repurpose in your sewing room. So now on to the video at hand, which is likely why you clicked on this video to begin with. To get started making your magnetic pin plate, you're going to need a few items. All the items I used to create today's project will kindly be linked in the description box below. Does anybody actually look down there? No matter, on with the video. Some magnets and clear permanent glue are going to be a couple of the items that you're going to need. I found this beautiful bone china plate at my local thrift shop without a teacup, so I thought it would be perfect for this project. My dressmaker sewing pins that I oftentimes use with my dress forms are what I'm going to be creating this magnetic pin plate for. You'll want to have a weight of sorts, a sizable book perhaps, to place on the backside of your plate while the glue and the magnets dry. Begin by thoroughly wiping down the backside of the plate where the magnets are going to be placed. This is going to remove any oils from your hands, residue, or debris. Then take your clear permanent adhesive and using ribbons or beads, place a small amount of glue on the raised portion on the other side of your plate. Now take your magnets and stick them on top of your clear adhesive. Press down gently, ensuring that the magnets are going to stay in place. After a few seconds of direct pressure from your hands, you can go ahead and take a piece of scrap cloth or a towel, place it over the top of the magnets, and put your weight or your large book on top. Follow the guidelines on the back of your glue package to ensure that the glue is fully dried before you attempt to use your new pin plate. And once your adhesive is fully cured, it's time to go ahead and test out your new creation. Grab said pins and place on plate. And that, my fellow sewing folk, is all it takes to make this beautiful, elegant, magnetic pin plate for your sewing space. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful yet random project here on this channel, and I will see you all again soon. Sew on, friends!